The lower third is the second most important feature of the face after the eye area. With an okay eye area and a chiseled jawline, you can be an 8. You need two main things for a good jaw: sharpness and volume. To get maximum sharpness, you need to lean down to the 10% range. It's impossible to get a sharp jaw if you are a fat incel.
If one wants to fuck me, I will fuck them, but if they don't, I'll pretend I did it to heal.
Besides that, you need volume. You need to have a good jaw projection. The easiest way to do that, if you are leaning and have no volume, is to create it using a beard. But this should be done right and not just grow a beard. Other than that, you can get jaw implants, but today I'm going to discuss the best way without surgery or a beard. Most of you have heard about mewing, but most do it wrong and give up in a week. You cannot get results in a week, you won't get results in 2 months. Mewing takes a lot of time, and it will take you from 8 months to 3 years before you start seeing visible results. And the results for those who are patient are absolutely worth it. What people do not understand is that mewing alone is not the key. The inventor of mewing says that the key to mewing is correct head and body posture, followed by the engagement of your whole tongue in the roof of your mouth, especially the back of your tongue.
If you have your tongue right up, fully engaged on the roof of the mouth, particularly the posterior third, you'll engage your whole midface to come up and forwards. And if you have strong muscle tone from hard chewing, that will also support the midface. And these two things are simply the most important things.
You should create a vacuum, or what he calls a suction hold, and keep your tongue stuck to your upper palate with minimal effort. If you guys cannot put your whole tongue comfortably against your palate, that is probably because you are a mouth breather and your palate is too narrow to fit your tongue. It was the same for me when I started mewing. I had a narrow palate and could not fit my tongue and mew correctly. To fix that, you can either go to an orthodontist or maybe get a pair of MSE. It stands for maxillary skeletal expanders. You will, of course, need to talk to specialists before doing anything. Or if you are like me, you can devote your time and energy to other ways to fix your problem. For me, what I started with was thumb pulling and later on NCR. For thumb pulling, what we are doing is simulating the effect of MSE. We will use our thumbs to apply pressure to our upper palate and try to expand it. Of course, that happens after a long period of time. It is not an overnight fix. Start by hooking your thumbs hard against your upper palate and pulling very hard. Try to push your thumbs as much as you can while separating your palate, and you might need to use a tissue to avoid damaging the sensitive skin of your upper palate. I also put my head against the wall to apply maximum power. You can do 2 sessions of 3 minutes daily, as this dude did. Now, as for NCR, it's a bit more advanced and risky. NCR stands for neurocranial restructuring. It's a technique used only by professionals for craniofacial release. It basically involves opening and expanding the front of your skull. The idea is that we will use this technique to open up the sutures of our skulls, make the facial reconstruction easier, and get faster results. This is actually a very good option for adults who might be concerned about the time and effort they need to put into mewing to see results. To do NCR, you need to buy a balloon, a pump, and a lubricant. I know what you are thinking about, you fucking degenerate. Please do not buy random items, it can be very dangerous. So what we want to do is assemble the following items like this, and please make sure you have well attached the balloon to the pump. This is very serious, guys, because if you don't attach the balloon to the pump, it will choke you. Once the product is well assembled, pump it and make sure there is no air leakage. Alright, now let's see how you can use it. As you see in this video, the professional uses a non-sharp wooden to fit the balloon into the nostril. And he also uses the same lubricant I linked to not get any sinus infections. Once it's very deeply inside, we pump it twice, as you can see, pumping it fast, and then release the air and exhale at the same time.
Big breath in and hold it. There it goes through. It finally blasted through. I got it.
You will feel immense pressure and release after that. It's not really difficult once you get the hang of it. Just remember that you need to be relaxed. You might choke if you inhale the air from your mouth while the balloon is inside your sinus. Whatever happens, never inhale it deeper. Just relax and release the air, and you will be okay. I got the hang of it after a couple of tries, and I never choke or anything. You want to do this on each nostril and only once a week. NCR, combined with perfect posture and mewing, will help you tremendously. You will open the sutures of your skulls and widen your face, as well as expand the maxilla. Now, as icing on the top of the cake, I will show you other ways to grow the jaw muscles, also known as the outer U. Gaining muscles in the jaw area is easier than changing your skull, so you must give it a try. If you have bad habits as a child, you probably eat like this. This is not the right way to eat. You should eat with your back straight. You should try to only use your jaw muscles to chew, and never using your cheek muscles, as that can end up puffing them up and giving you nasolabial folds, which are very unattractive. The right way to chew food is, as Dr. Mew describes, keeping your lips sealed, sit with perfect posture, and keep your face forward. When biting, only use your jaw muscles, and same for chewing. Then use the tongue to move the food inside of your mouth. Never use your cheeks. Keep chewing until it's very much dissolved, then pause and swallow it like this. Use your whole tongue, as you can see, to swallow it. Add this video to a playlist or screenshot it so you can return later and practice it. And always trying to get better at the right way to chew your food. If you implement this, you will see very good results over time, combined with all the previous methods. And if you want to add another exercise to your routine, you can try the big bolus exercise designed by Dr. Mew. What he does is take several gum sticks, around 13. He chews all of them. And the idea is to give your mouth a workout. So first seal your mouth as you are chewing. Once it's well chewed and not a tough gum, start using your tongue to turn the gum into a ball, or what Dr. Mew calls a bolus. Then keep circling that gum ball to the other side of your mouth and try to keep it as a ball while circling it with your tongue. Once it reaches the opposite wisdom teeth, then use your tongue only to squash the gum ball against the upper palate, and try using the end of your tongue to do all the work. Squash it with all you got until it's absolutely flat like this. And then chew it all over, make a ball, circle it back, squash using tongue, and repeat. You can find other Dr. Mew's chewing exercises, so make sure to check out his channel. I do these every time I'm chewing a gum, and they do give the tongue a big workout, to be honest. Now let's talk about jaw training using these. I tried a couple, but these were the best. I bought a box where you will find 2 jaw exercisers. I started with the easy one, then got to the other after 1 month. I will of course link the same ones in my website. Start with the blue one, then do 50 reps, 8 sets per day. That means you will chew it 50 times, 8 times per day, which means a total of 400 times per day. Do that every day. You will start see visible change after the first month. Mewing, posture, thumb pulling. Correct and daily chewing will make your whole face grow forward, and the NCR sessions will help it go faster by opening the sutures of your skull. To make chewing work better, you must also alter your diet to more tough foods such as nuts and carrots. I specifically eat beef meat, raw carrots, and walnuts many times for lunch. I only use water to help a bit. Other than that, it gives my jaws a good workout. So make sure to add some tough foods, even if it's only carrots. It's better than soft things that will make your jaw weak over time. But please remember, it will take years, so make it a habit. There are no fast solutions. If you believe you will become Chico overnight, you are delusional. Please implement these we talked about. And remember, it takes a lot of time and effort, but the results are permanent. In the end, time goes anyways, and your jaw will either look better or worse. That depends on you. Now, these things are what we can do to change our skull naturally. Adding a goatee beard can help you by giving the impression of a longer chin, which will balance out your features. If you cannot grow a beard, try Minoxidil. I did search for the best Minoxidil products based on reviews, so check the article I linked down. Other than that, there are some men who have genetically patchy beards. You can either use this great product or try a beard implant. This product is a great soft maxing solution because it will spray a long-lasting black liquid that will cover up the patchy side of the beard. I 100% recommend it. Now let's talk about sleep. If we want to maximize our gains, we should sleep in the most optimized way possible. First, you need to always tape your mouth shut. I do it every day now, and I'm used to it. No more mouth breathing and snorting while you sleep. It seriously messes up your health and appearance. I also heard that this device that keeps your jaw shut while you are sleeping is useful for orthodontic help. This will result in good overall results combined with all the other good habits, so I'm going to try it for the next months. And finally, you need to get used to sleeping on your back. This is super important because it will limit the allergies I found. And I'm sure it also has other benefits. Because when you sleep on your belly, for example, and shut your mouth, you will wake up with a very stuffy nose. As you can see, looksmaxxing is a mix of good habits and techniques to help us look a bit better. Nothing will change overnight, but we can build a strong routine that will benefit us on the long run, especially for the younger guys. So guys, that was it for this video. I will be uploading more looksmaxxing videos on different parts of your face.